So here we are with episode 6 of Doctor Elise. Last episode, Rose, aka Elise, has gotten permission to take the doctor's exam, but Vent has told the king to make the exam way harder than usual, and also that the king should just announce her marriage to his son, so might as well, you know, just continue stirring the pot. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access and the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Oh my god, she isn't making a scene? Nani? It's going to make that announcement. Uh-oh. Who's this? Feel a little nervous or anxious? All her family's out here talking to people. Nobody wants to talk to her. Oh yeah, and also she wants to study. Understandable. What can he even see anyways in his bangs? Imperial family's faction. The third prince, is that the house of child? Uh-oh. Oh, here she is. Lady Child. Had a bad relationship, so... Oh. Because of... Of course. Of course. Alright, look, I'm not here for him, alright? You can have him. She says that she goes after Ron. The pranks, dude. The prank. Damn, the savagery. She remembers it all. Damn. Yeah, the odious. Yeah, you acting or something? Yeah, now tell her your dream before it gets crushed by the king. I would assume Lady Child's talking in an accent. That or it just sounds like she's talking with like a... I was gonna with a gumball in her mouth. Looking at me? Uh-oh. Damn it, you're still coming here? Alright, we gotta take you. Yeah, we gotta take you to the nurse's office. Elise takes Lady Child out and she misses the announcement. God, these dudes' eyes. How'd he get up here? Oh shit. Look at him glaring at them through his bangs. I thought that was Mikhail. That's Ren. Yeah, I'll get rid of him. It's being dense. What do you mean it's her fault? I'm sorry that she's got dudes looking at her like... Oh shit, how do these dudes come down here so fast? My god. Yeah. I left my kitchen stove on. I need a... Alright. Damn, the three dudes just come up to you. Hey, you wanna dance? The Disney prince comes in. Sure, can you dance a little close to Lady Child for me? I need to check up on her situation. Why not? What is this dancing? Oh, the dancing animation. Alright, guys cannot talk about how good their dancing is when their animation was just this. It's like a point and click where you just keep clicking on the next to the next room. Oh! Damn, dude, that dude was just like, alright, my dance is over, I'm out of here. See you later. No, we're taking her to the nurse's office. This is a resting spot? There's just so much space in here. I guess maybe it's for kids or something. Yeah, I'll miss out on the announcement. I mean, I assume she's gonna come back for the announcement, right? You're like that with everyone. That's Ron speaking. Oh. Damn, we got an old lady to walk all the way over here? Who is she? Duchess Harbour. Yeah. Got a little blush on her. Yeah, we're friends now. Uh-oh. It's yet another fucking patient that we gotta deal with. What? Is she getting us? Okay. She just got shaky legs. Parkinson's. Oh. She lost her. Oh my god. Oh, Juliane. Oh, we're friends now. Oh. I spelled Juliane wrong, but it's okay. Oh shit! Asking her to a tea party now? Oh, Juliette. Juliette. Okay, there's no need for an E there. Wow! Clap, 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 clap. All right, what is this announcement? What is this one thing? Uh-oh! Usually if this was some other if this announcement was in some other timeline, that would be inappropriate. The girl's not of age yet. Damn, not even saying her name, but like threatening her through... Wait, hold on. He did, he just straight out loud. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, the peer pressure. Yo, this birthday party sucks. This is his birthday for the king, and he's just like, I'm out of here. See you later. Damn, she's so shook up. She's just ready to faint again. Oh my god. Getting PTSD, dude. Oh, it's still going on. You just got the peer pressure on top of it. Literally, the king is just doing this all for like the both of them, and they have no say in it. ¿Por qué no los dos? Come on. All right. We've got Mikhail coming in after all these talks about him. But this is before he became friends with Elise, it looks like. Right? It seems like she became friends with him after being married to Linden. And maybe Mikhail was just like, yeah, you know, she looks very sad. I pity her, so let's just be friends with her, you know? Who knows? And then we've got Juliane child. House of Child. But she and Elise were enemies, but not anymore, you know? After this one incident, this event, Elise apologizing and then helping her out with her fever and whatnot. Friends now. We're gonna have tea parties. Great. Alright. I'm gonna go right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 6 of Doctor Elise, or Surgeon Elise, whichever one. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good episode. We've got the birthday celebration of the king, who isn't even there for his birthday celebration. Honestly, he's really just here to be like, oh, so this is the announcements that I've got. Anyway, see you later. Have fun at my birthday party that I'm not gonna be here for. Which, you know, it's not really his birthday party. It's just an opportunity to come in and mingle with the other nobles. For the nobles to mingle with the other nobles, and we're getting a little bit of story between not outside of the country, but inside of the country, that there are two factions, I believe. There's the Imperial family's faction, led by Elise's dad, and then there's the opposing nobles faction, which supports the third prince, and is led by the House of Child. I'm not sure who the third prince is, because, like, there's Linden, and then there's Mikhail, but, like, is Mikhail the... Mikhail, is he the third prince? Maybe not, if, in that case, you know, who's the other prince currently, that we have not seen yet. And then we're introduced to Juliane of the House of Child, and we find that Elise and Juliane butt head with one another because... I mean, if Juliane, I don't know how old Juliane is, but consider Elise, and she's not of age yet, you know, she's very much a child. So, of course, knowing that you have a rivalry with this other faction, and then you see somebody who just happens to be a part of this faction, of course you're gonna be like, I'm gonna be mean to this person, because we don't like him, you know? That's how I was taught. And so Elise and Juliane have a bit of rivalry with one another, although it kind of just looks like it's just Elise bullying Juliane. Who knows? But Elise, wanting to set this right, apologizes to Juliane, tells her that she's ashamed of her previous actions, which is true, considering that she has matured way beyond her years now. And she goes and she helps Juliane out with her fever and such. So, you know, as I was talking about, right, they were enemies, rivals. Oh yeah, and also Julianne's got a crush on Linden. And I did say this love square has turned into a love pentagon. and, and you know, if we add Mikhail into the mix at some point. All right, hold on. I'm trying to remember what is in between a pentagon and an octagon, because octagon's got 8. What is 6-sided? Hold on. A hexagon. There you go. All right. Yeah, that's a love hexagon. That will be fun. And very annoying, but it will be fun. Dude, imagine Linden has to live a double life as him and Ron, and it's just 2 separate. That would be awful, dude. At that point, he might as well just split himself in half. I kind of don't want to talk about the dancing part. It was just so funny. They were just like, yeah, look how great of a dancer these two are. And then the animation is just really makes me appreciate Tear Moon Empire a whole lot more. But yeah, we've got these 3 boys, you know, hooting, hollering at Elise, and Linden's just over there like, ooh, I hate that they're staring at, you know, my girl or whatever. But it's also like when Ren sees that something is irking Linden, so he's just like, someone done something to you, you know, can you just, if you just tell me, I'll fucking resolve it immediately. And Linden's just like, is being dense a heredity trait? Don't you know that it's your sister that's causing this? And I'm just over here like, yo dog, it's not her fault, alright? It's the dude's fault for making you feel that way. Well, actually, I mean, I guess when you're really looking at it, yeah, not to say that it's her fault, but I can see why he thinks that it's her fault, right? Because if he didn't catch any feelings for her, he wouldn't be feeling this way if the dudes are just staring at her, which, again, not her fault, but there's no buts in there. It's not her fault. Oh yeah, and we're also introduced to Duchess Harbour, who is, like, from the West, and also blood related to the Imperial family or something, whatever. She's got Parkinson's disease. I'm not very educated on Parkinson's disease. I know that it's a thing, but I just don't really. But, like, it seems like, you know, weakening her legs, and eventually she's going to die choking on food, which, honestly, it's a horrible way to die. She choked on food by herself, I would presume, and nobody was there to help her. That or they're just like, what is this old lady doing? You know, doesn't even know that she's choking until it's too late. But either way, it seems like we've got an old lady to treat. We've got an old lady to save, eventually. So, that will be fun when we get to it. You know, I was thinking that this place is sorta advanced. Right? With the tools that they have, especially for, like, surgery and all that. Not as advanced as, you know, the modern age, but I feel like it's advanced for its time. And so I'm just over here thinking, like, do they know the Heimlich move? You know, on somebody who's choking? I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out when we see Duchess Harbour choke. But here we are with this faraway shot of Linden. It's not good. But here we are with the king coming in, announcing his announcement for who's going to marry Linden. And so he's just out, and also he's like, oh, this isn't a formal announcement. But, like, it didn't Elise say that this is exactly like last time? Or, I don't know, cause like, he was supposed to make the announcement, but I guess he's, I mean, I guess he's just like, oh, I can't really marry her until she's of age, which is, again, you know, a little suspicious when you say that. How old is Linden? But he makes his announcement, and Elise is out here getting PTSD from being burned at the stake. Understandable. And she's just like, well, this fucking sucks. You know, I thought I was here making a difference, but it seems like I'm going to end up in the same place again. At the stake. I really like that Juliane was so shooketh by this news that she was about to faint yet again, you know, it must be the fever. she's just ready to faint. Like, somebody always has to be there to catch her. But she meets up with Mikhail, and that's where we learn that he has not he and Elise have not established a relationship with one another yet, so that's what I was talking about, how, you know, they're gonna become friends after she gets married, but in this case, she hasn't gotten married to Linden yet, but perhaps Gakei will go and seek her out. Who knows? Who knows? The king, knowing that Elise is going to have questions for him, tells her to come on over to his room so, you know, he can do a little Q&A session. And hearing this part, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This is like a parent who's just over here like, well, you know, since I've got the power, I might as well fucking do this. It reminds me of that fucking, what was it? It was a reality TV show, and it's about parents who picks out the suitors for their kid. I forgot what it's called, but I remember watching like at least a season, not even a season actually. I remember watching like a few episodes of it when it was on TV back in the days when I watched TV anyways. It was a show where the parents, they do interviews with these people, and if they think it's the right fit, then they'll select them, and then their kid goes on a date with that person. It's basically arranged marriage, except the TV show. And so that's what I was thinking about this whole time with the way that the king is. He's just like, you know, I really like you as my daughter, and like you're doing great accomplishment for as being a doctor and all that, but like I really want you to become my daughter, so like marry my son, would you? And it's just like, all right, dude, you are literally not giving her any fucking, you're not giving her a choice, because you are peer pressuring her. And also, you know, with the way that Vent is doing this as well, he tells her, hey, you're gonna have to do a pretty big fucking accomplishment as a doctor in order to overwhelm this announcement that you are going to get married and become the empress. You have to do something that is way better than being the empress. Hold on. Let me actually read this part, where Elise says, if your majesty retracts his words so easily, won't it cause injury to your magnificence? And Vent replies, his majesty's dignity would not be harmed by a trifle such as this. Which, by the way, again, this pettiness that comes from Vent, because he's just like, yeah, dude, the king is not gonna get hurt. Your dignity, on the other hand, your reputation, on the other hand, we can't say the same. This is Vent saying, it seems you're worried about what might happen when you win. Do you have a specific plan in mind? Your work as a doctor has more value than your existence as an empress. Well, that's what he says, right? What achievements do you intend to accomplish to prove such a thing? Okay, so Vent is saying that, yeah, okay, you being a doctor is actually a whole lot better than you being an empress. But he also wants her to be an empress and not be a doctor. Dude, Vent is just... this man is just a maze out here, dude. But yeah, this is Vent saying you have to accomplish something that is big, that is way bigger than you becoming an empress. So you better be fucking prepared, be ready. And like the thing is that if they kept this all under the table, right, under wraps and everything, if she only did small minor achievements, and those accumulate over time, she probably would have just won the wager. But now that the king has announced it to every other noble that was at the party, she has a lot of pressure on her back, especially if she's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna marry Linden. And it's just like, doink. So, again, that's a lot of pressure, and it's basically a pretty fucking shitty move. Again, because they're peer pressuring her. And because of this announcement, even if it's not formal or whatnot, she has to do a big achievements. You know, whether this is, I mean, the way that Vent kind of does this is that he wanted her to fail initially and just do your fucking role as an empress. To which at some point I'm just kind of like, what does the empress do at this point? I don't know, dude. And now it just sounds like they're really just fucking pushing her to be the best that she can. You know, if we're thinking about this in a positive light, they're using all this underhanded method to get her to become the best possible doctor there is. Or again, if we're looking at the other light, the bad one, they're just peer pressuring her, and they're forcing her to go down this path that she does not want to. And shitty situation. But we'll just have to see how this is going to get solved. As we saw, Linden sucks. He heard this announcement, he's just like, whatever. I mean, even though he should know that she's working real hard as, she's working real hard to become a doctor, and her dad just comes here fucking putting a wedge in, and Linden's just like, if that's what my dad wants, that's what my dad gets. Linden sucks. Can we bring Ron back? Boo! I hate Linden. Give me Ron. But alright, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.